A Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with somebody you know, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Hope your Thursday's off to a fantastic start. One more day at the beach for us. We'll go hit the beach and the waves and the sand and all that stuff today, and then tomorrow we will pack it up and bring it on back to the BR. So I'm sure we're kind of ready to get back, but still been a really great trip and all that stuff. So also tomorrow regional play begins. Thankfully LSU plays the 6 o'clock game, so we'll be home to watch it. If they played the early game, we probably wouldn't make it back in time. So, all right, we'll say some good mornings. Fire away with questions if you got them. All right, Joey Vincent, what's good? Trivia Carter, Darren Bone, good morning from Colorado Springs. All right, man. Any word on Doty and Barry for tomorrow? Yeah, I understand that. As I understand it, both are going to play. I think Barry is further along than Doty, but Doty's like he's playing. So I fully expect to see both of them. What I don't know yet is if Barry will play third or if he will DH. But I do expect both will play tomorrow, barring some setback, which I mean obviously could happen. I mean, shoot, Barry got injured. Knock on wood, but Barry got injured in practice, fielding a ground ball. So hopefully no setbacks, but should be good to go. I mean, that was the whole intent of keeping him out of the SEC tournament, was to have him ready for this weekend. I think Dugas is good to go as well. Chase Pellegrin, Brian Pint, good morning from somewhere in Delaware. All right, we're in Delaware. Wayne's World Line. Kevin Roy, good morning. Kelly Gross, Charlie Cavell, Truax, what's up? Kenneth Westbrook, Brian Wynn, Mark, what's good? Let's see. Excited about the Hattiesburg Regional, may the best team advance. Yeah, we'll see, man. LSU actually, it was interesting. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but odds makers have LSU as the third best odds to win the national championship. So not necessarily the third best odds to win this regional, the third or to advance them, the third best odds to win the national championship. And I think it probably speaks to two things. I'll pull them up right now. Let's see. Sorry. Trying to find the odds. Let's see. My apologies, y'all. So LSU's favorite to win this regional, by the way. LSU's minus 106, Southern Miss plus 133, Kennesaw State plus 700, Army plus 4,000. So if you're not familiar with that, LSU at minus 106 means you'd have to bet $100. I'm sorry, you'd have to bet $106 to win 100. Southern Miss at plus 133 means you bet 100, you'd win 133. So LSU is a favorite to win this regional, albeit a slight favorite. Here, the odds to win the national championship. How about this? Tennessee plus 250. So I'm sorry, they're not third best odds, they're the fifth best odds. Tennessee's plus 250. Oregon State plus 900, second. Those have been the two best teams throughout the year. Stanford plus 1,200. Texas plus 1,500. Then LSU and Virginia Tech are plus 1,800. So LSU's got the fifth best odds to win the national championship, ahead of Miami, the regional they're paired with, who's at plus 2,000, incidentally. So I think the reason for that is LSU is just a very public team. So you're going to get a lot of action on LSU, and I think that's the sports books trying to protect themselves against being over leveraged if LSU did manage to pull up a really big upset. Let's see. Randall Offrecht. Morning, Matt. How's your luck been lately on DraftKings? Randall, not lucky at all because we're in Florida. And Florida does not have live sports betting yet. So I actually did try to place a bet on one of I think maybe the Game 7 Celtics Heat. And pulled up my app and was unable to do it because you have to be physically present in Louisiana to bet. So I've not been able to wager at all since I've been here, unfortunately. Let's see. Brody Dupree, was Jack Walker the transfer you were talking about a few weeks ago? Jack Walker? Someone asked me the other day about Eric Walker. Transfer in Oklahoma, whatever happened to him. Jack Walker is at Mississippi State. He's the kid from Barb, right? He's at Mississippi State. But no, he's not a transfer. He's a freshman. I think what you're thinking of, the guy we're talking about is Tanner Hall, who's the not a freshman, but he's the ace for Southern Miss. Dave Endur, good morning. Kelly Snyder, can you win a natty without starting pitching? Yeah. I mean, LSU's gotten this far. It's is it probable? No. It's why they got long odds, and I don't think anybody's going to beat Tennessee. But see how they do. Let's see. Okay, Scone, baseball gods are always watching. LSU wins, Arizona wins. Johnson faces his old team, Destiny. If that happened, my guess is LSU would obviously host the Supers. And I would really like the odds of I would like the odds LSU at home in a Super against Arizona. And there's two ways to look at it. We're getting ahead of ourselves, by the way, but Jay Johnson knowing his former team, his former team knowing him as well. But I don't know how you couldn't look at LSU as a heavy favorite in that Super if it happened. More likely Miami wins their regional, and if LSU manages to win the Hattiesburg regional, they'd go to Miami, which I think is probably a more realistic scenario. Hey, Dad, good morning. What's the matter? You're hearing from LSU fans having a hard time securing tickets to Hattiesburg regional. The convo out there has been that Southern Miss has not been super eager to sell tickets to LSU fans, meaning like if they call the ticket office. But the thing that you got to keep in mind is every team gets an allotment for regional, and then there are GA tickets, right? Or the rest of the tickets go on sale to the general public. So like, Southern Miss season ticket holders will have an opportunity to get some tickets, but not the whole park, obviously. But each team will. I would say for LSU fans, their best bet would be go hang out, and when Kennesaw State and Army presumably lose and are eliminated, buy their tickets, when they leave. Let's see. Tyler Alexander, good morning. Let's see. Good weather forecast in Hattiesburg. That's good. NBA Finals tonight, Celtics Warriors. Yeah, probably the Warriors. I know they're the betting favorite in the series, and I think it's really impressive what Boston's been able to do. But Golden State with home court, I think, is a big benefit, and I think Golden State's been a better team. All the things that you say, playoff experience, yada yada, whatever. So I'd go Golden State. Not a super confident pick. I would not be surprised at all if Boston won it. Chase Pellegrin for football. What do you think is realistic win-loss record against conference opponents? So I think 4-4 is probably what I'd peg. I'd love it if they could find a way to go 5-3 because I think they'll win their 4 non-conference games. I do think they'll beat Florida State and obviously win the other 3. So if they go 8-4, that's you win your 4 non-conference, you go 4-4 in the league, you go 8-4. I mean, I'd love it if they could find a way to get to 5-3 and. All right. Bill Schmid, good morning. Derek Adams, good morning. Eric Hart, the amount of swearing from Scone and T-Pod last night was significantly lower with you not there to deal with T. I'd imagine that. Yeah, I'd imagine. Hanny keeps things in check. So Hanny and T did the podcast last night. And then T-Bob is out next week. So I guess I'll be solo or figure something out for next week. Tyler Alexander, why do you think Beloso hasn't gotten any swings? Because he had knee surgery, Tyler. So he did shut it down for the year. So Cade, kind of rehabbed it a little bit, came back, had that pinch hit, I think, against Grambling, the pinch hit AB. And then he did have surgery. So he's shut down for the year. Derek Adams, curious to see which LSU baseball team shows up. Hunt Palmer, Matt, I ate too much breakfast. Okay, Hunt. Well, it really depends, I think, what you ate for breakfast. Like if you had a steady diet of protein, like you ate some eggs, that's probably a good thing. If you were eating pancakes and you ate too much, that's probably not a good thing. So, biscuits and things that just sit real heavy on you. Keep it light. Make sure you have some protein in the morning. Get things moving down there. And if you ate too much breakfast, Hunt, I would recommend 9:23. So you're probably at guarantee right now. I would recommend, man, go do the stairs a few times. Just get that heart pumping a little bit.
Why are you talking about this?
What?
Breakfast.
Well, Hunt's watching, and he just said, Matt, I ate too much breakfast. Hunt's just trolling my comments right now. That's all. Let's see. Oh, Eric Hart, good morning, E-Rock. Can't forget about her today.
Well, good morning, Eric. I was waiting for that.
Well, he didn't know you were sitting right there.
You should always assume I'm there, Eric.
No.
Okay.
Yesterday you were sleeping. You weren't here. Let's see. Brett Dagro, good morning. Eric Wilderauer, even though there should be a constitutional amendment against this, it feels like we've played very well on field turf this year. I think that works to our advantage this weekend. So, Eric, I would actually present to you 2 polar opposite scenarios. Yes, LSU did sweep Vanderbilt on turf, but they also, in the first midweek game of the season, way back in February, lost on turf at Louisiana Tech and had what I would consider their worst game of the season when they committed 5 errors that day. So we've actually seen them on both sides of that coin on turf. So being that most recently they played at Vanderbilt, which is all turf, and played well that weekend, I think they'll play well. Physically present in Louisiana or present in a state where it's legal to sports bet? Well, yeah. Well, I mean, present in a state where it's legal to sports bet, but it's not legal to sports bet in Florida. Cliff Nelson, good morning. Brody Dupree, yeah, Jack Walker, the pitcher from Barber, went to Mississippi State. He put his name in the transfer portal yesterday. Oh, excellent. See, that's what happens when you're completely disengaged. So if Jack Walker is in the portal, I would love it if he ends up at LSU. I know he didn't pitch a ton this past year at State. Let me see. Pull him up real quick. I mean, he was the Gatorade Player of the Year in Louisiana. He was the best player. I mean, he was the best pitcher in the state last year. Let's see. He, this year, threw only 14 innings. Pitched in just 2 SEC games. Oh, wow. ERA of 12. So 14 innings pitched. Boy, this is not organized very well. 13 strikeouts, 13 walks, that's your problem. Anyway, good. Love to see him here. I know I told you all this before, but be on the lookout for, I don't know if he has yet, but make sure. Josh Day. That was some of the talk before I left for vacation, was Josh Day from Missouri was possibly going to enter the portal. Shortstop, hit 340 this year. And if he does enter the portal, I would imagine LSU is going to make a strong push for him. Let's see. Always shout out to Brock, y'all. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, brortho.com. Brock Rock and Wine coming up August the 6th. New date, new location, August the 6th, inside of Tiger Stadium. And of course, Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Do business with someone you know. Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Cliff Nelson, what's up, man? How big of an upset if Kennesaw State beat LSU in game one, Matt? I mean, it'd be significant. I'm assuming they're going to throw Hilliard, and LSU's going to be favored in the game. And Kennesaw State is going to throw its ace, so it happens. I mean, threes beat twos. I mean, Kennesaw State's got a good baseball history, like in Division II, but this is only their second regional in their program's history since being in Division I. Yeah, I mean, they're from Georgia, so I mean they played Georgia a couple times this year, played Auburn, so they've got some experience against SEC schools. But man, I would assume LSU will win the game. They're favored to win the regional. So yeah, I mean it would be an upset. Eric Hart, I assume you sleep until noon.
Eric, no way.
I mean yesterday you slept till like 11.
I slept till 9:30 yesterday, but waiting for Drew to wake up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I slept till 9:30.
I need my eye drops. My eyes are dry. Let's see, Mark. Erock, the witness to our regional bet. LSU wins. Well, everyone here is a witness to it, Mark. We quite literally have a record of it. It's been written, and yes. Yes, if Southern Miss wins, I'll clean out my attic and I'll find that sweet Bobby Hebert glossy autograph photo from the New Orleans East gas station. What? My eyes are dry. Let's see. Where are we? Light crowd today, y'all. Light crowd. It's all good. Randall, let's see. BB 504, Tommy White, NC State freshman, 27 homers in the portal today. Bring him on. Bring him on. Matt, you saw Top Gun 2 yet? If so, what'd you think of it? We did see Top Gun Maverick on Sunday night. So we went, first movie that we saw in the theaters since 22 Jump Street, when Erica was pregnant with Drew. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was awesome.
I loved it.
Erica loved it. Yeah.
Awesome. Everyone should see it.
Okay. Erica says it was awesome. Everyone should see it. Yo, I'm sorry. I have to go get my eye drops. My eyes are so dry right now. I have to go upstairs though, so please be patient. Drops today.
What?
Amount of drops.
Wow.
That was like the last 2 drops. I barely squeezed some out of the bottom. We had a little bit more in there, but anyway, I got good drops. All right, let's see. So yes, saw Top Gun Maverick on Sunday. Thought it was very well done. They did a really good job of creating it as a standalone movie to where if you never saw the first one, you're not lost, but also having enough sort of nostalgia in it that if you did see and loved the first one, you have a lot of that connective tissue. Action scenes were really good. Yes.
Very emotional.
Erica says it's very emotional.
Cried several times.
Cried several times. She did. But Erica cries at the Baton Rouge General TV
Bring
commercial.
the tissue. That's not enough.
I didn't cry at all. Didn't even come close. Not once.
Really?
No. Again, you cry at the Baton Rouge General TV
Oh,
commercials.
that's awful. Well, cares. The Christmas one is the worst.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
I mean, the most emotional.
Yes.
And that nurse comes home, and her family decorated her house.
First of all, I don't think they can hear you
What?
way over there. And well, now then you're just disrupting the show then because they can. No, don't be all offended. They have to be able. No, don't be all offended. They have to be able to hear you if you're going to talk. Otherwise, it's confusing for them. They can't hear you. So come to this couch or this chair, and I want you to come participate. But you can't be way over there and talk
But then
lowly.
you say my TikTok, it gets in the way when I'm too close.
Well, then come participate and stop watching your TikTok. Well, then stay over there and don't participate. These are your choices in life. You can sit over there and watch TikTok videos, or you can come over here and participate in one and Scone.
Okay.
But you can't have your cake and eat it too.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know, I don't like it either.
If someone gives you a piece of cake, you're supposed to eat it.
I know.
Because only eating I mean, is that how I'm supposed to talk?
Let's see. Lane O'Glee. Morning, Matt. Hope vacation's treating you well. Thank you, Lane. Brett Dagro, LSU Miami Supers fans will take over South Beach. Miami Stadium. Miami has, I think A-Rod built them a new stadium. I think Alex Rodriguez built Miami a new baseball stadium. Yeah, Alex Rodriguez Park and Mark Light Field. There you go. Looks pretty. Wow, it's way bigger than their old park. Or maybe this is the old park renovated. Renovations, okay. $3.9 million contribution from A-Rod. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Good, it's beautiful. Since they've renovated it, that's great. Seats 5,000, so not huge, but big enough if LSU fans want to go and travel to Miami, they'll be able to. Got to make it there first, obviously. But Darren Reeves, good morning. Eric Hart match call. Williams and I Center for his current eye issues. No, Eric. See, here's the deal. One of the side effects of LASIK is your eyes do tend to dry out easier. So you have to use drops. So every day, and it's a small price to pay, but so every morning and night, I put drops in when I wake up and when I go to bed. I just had not put my drops in yet this morning. Charlie, my high school coach at St. Thomas More in Lafayette was Doug Taylor, who played for his father, Pete Taylor, at USM. Oh, cool. Very cool. Very cool. A little connectivity there. Randall, off-right Matt, I work for Amazon. I delivered a ton of packages to Brian Kelly's house yesterday. Randall, it's a little creepy. Well, let me not say creepy, because I think it's not creepy?
Say that.
Well, I mean, come on, who wants to, that's, look.
I thought I was going to say delivered a lot to our house and get me in trouble.
Oh. You know what I mean, though? It's like, I don't know. Randall's a good guy. I know he didn't mean anything by it, but I just think there was this one time where Erica was home and a DHL driver delivered something at her house and saw the name on the package and kind of freaked her out a little bit.
I was also young.
Yeah. Well, because the guy said something, oh, is this Matt's house, or whatever, and I think it kind of made her nervous. So. Anyway. Let's see. Dave Vendor, Brett, as it looks right now, they'll be playing in Waiters? Waiters? Oh, weather in South Beach? I haven't looked. This weekend or next? It wouldn't be too far for a future forecast, huh? Let's see. Greg Self, morning, Matt. Can we get an update on GameCoin? Thanks. Enjoy the vacation. You deserve it, brother. Thank you. Yeah, Greg. Actually, GameCoin board meeting this morning to get an update on the platform. So, I mean, the thing that I'll tell everybody whenever they ask, I know it feels like, man, nothing's happened in a while, but like the work going on, I would describe it kind of like working under the hood of a car. You may not see externally the progress happening, but there's a lot of it. And I'll tell you, man, like the target for the launch of the platform is by the end of this summer. So, you know, hopefully sometime, maybe end of June or July, end of July at the latest. But we're getting really, really close. The smart contract portion of the platform is completed. Now it's about finishing the wireframes of the platform, integrating the smart contract, testing it, and then launching. So we're close, man. You know, when people ask me, you think GameCoin will ever come back? Well, I mean, absolutely. The run up we had last fall was pre-platform. I mean, it was basically people investing early in a startup, and it got very, very popular. Obviously, drove the price up. But for me, the utility was always the appeal of it and what GameCoin's platform will be, and that's set for launch. So, if you're specifically looking at the price or someone who's already invested, I mean, keep in mind that the price it reached was before a platform ever even launched. So is that attainable again? I mean, yeah, on multiples. And if you have not invested in GameCoin, like you're talking about a tenth of a penny, you basically have an opportunity to get in now at levels people did before the previous run up. And if you're in, you could reinvest a smaller amount now and cost average down, so it takes you less time to recoup your investment and make more money. Makes sense. So anyway, all things to consider. Any more drops? Randall Offrock, Dassy Rock, if you could have your cake and eat it too, what kind of cake would it be?
Ooh, Great American Cookie Dough Cake. The best.
That's not even a cake. That's a cookie.
It's a cake.
It's not a cake. It's a cookie.
Yay!
Great American Cookie.
Cake.
Yay!
But it's a cookie. It's just a big cookie.
Yay!
Right? It's not a cake.
Oh, you gotta be critical of my answers.
I'm not being critical. I'm just challenging your answer.
I don't like.
Because I don't think Great American Cookie is a cake. All right, there's our question for the day. Is Great American Cookie a cake or a cookie? Mm-hmm. Fake sleeper. Mm-hmm. Scott McClendon, I came to see you in Baton Rouge from Florida. Now you go on vacation. We need to work on your vacation plans. I won't take it personal. Hope you have a fantastic vacation. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it, man. Sorry we missed you. Hang out till next Wednesday, and we'll have Scone and tea next Wednesday. Trivia. I installed cable for Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Willie Nelson, Jack Del Rio, and Nick Saban. His Austin home before Mac Brown messed that up.
Trivia.
All right, since Randall started it, now trivia jumped in. What's everybody's brushes with fame?
I'm married to Matt Moscone.
Oh, Jesus, Erica.
Oh, find out who the guy was at Yellow Team Drew yesterday. Find him.
Well, how are we going to find that guy?
On your show.
He didn't necessarily watch a morning Scone. He may just watch or listen to AFR.
No.
We drove yesterday. We did yesterday drive down 30A. We wanted to go see what all the hype was about. So we drove down 30A and we stopped in Watercolor to have lunch. And right when we got out the car, it was me and Eric, we were pushing Drew in the wagon, and this guy goes, "Team Drew." I was like, oh, that was so nice, thank you.
And we weren't wearing anything.
Yeah.
You had no Hutco hat on.
I know.
It was just
I had no hat,
your bald head.
which
And-
might have made me more recognizable though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think, like, why don't you get some water drops? What if you put water in your eyes?
Telly Rock, they have a Mrs. Fields in the Destin Outlets.
I don't like this feels blah.
Ooh.
Only Great American Cookie Company, only.
He said they have great cookie cakes.
No.
Nope. Gulf South, you just got shut down, buddy. She was like, blah, no. Only Great American Cookie. Blah, 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 blah.
People try to do their own cookie cakes. It's not the same.
Richard Bruce, how did you like the drive down 30A? I find it hilarious how some people act like 30A is the Beverly Hills of the Panhandle and Destin is where the poors go.
After that show, we're going to the beach.
I don't know. I mean, I'll put it to you this way, Richard. I thought, there were parts of it that I really liked. I mean, there's obviously some beautiful homes and developments and all that sort of stuff. Same here, though. I mean, like the place where we're staying is, I mean, this place is ridiculous. Yeah, I can't imagine the people that own these homes. But you know, I liked it. Really nice beach community down along the way. I think of the places that we kind of went through, all of them, I think I liked Watercolor. We did get stuck behind two people on Dumb and Dumber mopeds yesterday, so it took us quite a while to get back because, you know, apparently that's the thing people do is they ride little mopeds or golf carts all around the place, and I don't think these people got over 20 miles an hour, and that was a little frustrating. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good. But we really like Destin too, which is where we are. Eric Hart, random summer off-season question. Who do you think LSU will send to media days? Ooh, good question. You know what, Eric? I don't know if they're going to send 2 or 3. In the past, they'd sent 3, but last year they only sent 2 players. Brennan would make a lot of sense. But then again, does he win the job even? Yeah, I'd be curious if they sent one of the transfers, you know, like Joe Fouché kind of took a leadership role, but he hadn't even been here for a calendar year. You know, that's kind of a... Guess you could send Ali Gay. Ali Gay would be good. Maybe Ali Gay, John Emery. I don't know. It's a good question. Really don't know. Eric Hart, I say cake because it's my favorite birthday cake to receive. Well, you and Eric Hart both love your Great American.
Soulmate.
Your soulmate. Okay, well maybe you and Eric Hart should go live a Great American Cookie together.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Eat all the Great American Cookie you want, Erica. Mark K. Stevenson Latuso said it's a cookie cake. I know they call it a cookie cake, Mark K. And I'm with it. They call it a cookie cake. I'm just saying it's not a cake. It's just a very large cookie. Cake has layers to it, like the cake part and the icing and things like that. This is just a cookie, right?
No.
It's just a cookie. Is Great American Cookie Cake a cookie? Let me ask you this way. Can you get a smaller version in cookie size? Can you? Like, can I go to the Great American Cookie and get basically the same product that is the cookie cake, just in a piece? Just a cookie?
No.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's like if you wanted to
I
get...
can do that too.
But we call it a piece of cake. A cookie is just, you want a cookie? And they just bake a really big cookie and cut it up
They
into...
call it a slice.
They
They say a cookie, a slice of cake. Cookie by the slice is what they call it, actually, to be exact.
cookie by the slice.
Cake by the slice.
Nope, they call it cookie by the slice.
Oh, cake by the slice.
Nope, they don't. LA State Road 23, USM has the second best ERA in the NCAA. We're aware, man. Talked about that a little bit earlier in the week. Great pitching staff, led by Tanner Hall, who's a Zachary kid who wanted to pitch at LSU. Let's see, Randall Offrecht. Matt, did you see Lane Kiffin was the only coach that showed up to the beach in flip-flops and shorts? All the other coaches wore a suit. I did not, but that's very.
I love him.
Erica loves Lane Kiffin.
I'm on the train.
I don't even know if they're still here. What day is it? Today's Thursday. No, they should. Oh, look, there's Kiffin. Feinbaum doing his show out there. Oh, Kiffin. I'm looking for pictures. That one. All right, here we go. Trivia Carter, Matt. When I was in the Marine Corps on temp recruiting duty in New Orleans, I met and ran with Drew Brees, met Shaq, met Tito Ortiz in Arizona. He was helping us train in the Marine Corps mixed martial arts. Oh, Erica's sleeping now, or fake sleeping. Gulf South, we rented a golf cart in Destin on Tuesday and rode up and down Scenic Highway. It was fun. That's, I'm sure, fine as long as you go more than 20 miles an hour and you're not holding back a line of traffic like in Dumb and Dumber. Dustin Blanchard, the cookie cake is more cookie than cake. Thank you.
You got one person who agrees with you.
Brody Dupree, is ice cream cake a cake?
Yes.
Yes, because it has what? Layers. It has ice cream and it has cake part in it as well.
A layer does not equal a cake.
Yes.
Guess what? At Great American Cookie, you can get a layered cake, but it's just too.
That's just called cookies with filling.
No, it's not.
What do they call? No, they have a name for that. The two cookies with the cream in the middle.
The doozy.
Yep, a double doozy.
But they do
Got it.
cake like that too. It's
Got it. Got him. Oh, look, now she's fake sleeping again. She's doing this in the couch. And they call it a doozy. Why are you, I can see you smiling. You can't talk and 3 seconds later be fake sleeping.
I'm just gonna take pictures of me and you sleeping.
She would have me take pictures of her and her sleep. So hold on, wait, let me fall asleep. And then she fix her hair and try to look. It's how do I look? Do I look peaceful?
I need to be peaceful sleeping.
Yeah, fake sleeping. Anybody else want pictures of themselves fake sleeping?
Which Drew?
Charlie Cavell. It's a giant cookie.
Charlie.
Eric Hart, is a hot dog a sandwich then? Eric, that's a red herring. It's a completely different argument. I haven't given any thought to that. I don't really care. What we're talking about right now is cake. And it is a giant piece of cookie. He's being confrontational right now.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
It's a red herring. So, you don't even know what that means. So stop talking. So don't worry about it. Well, do you know what a red herring is?
It's a bird.
What does it mean in this context? And it's not actually. You're thinking of a heron. It's a bird. Let's see. Do you know where the SEC meetings were held in Destin? Yeah, Gulf South. They're at the Sandestin Hilton. I mean, so we're at a place called Destiny by the Sea in Destin, and if you go on this little beachfront road, I mean, 5 minutes that way, you run right into it. Well, actually, it's you have to get back up to 86, and then it's right there. I think 98. 98 is the name of the road. It's right there. Dave and Matt, if you've been married for more than 10 minutes, you will not win this one. Oh, yes, I will, Dave. You don't understand. I will fight things like that, and I will win. And Erica knows it. Right? You're not confrontational. I am. You'll be fine, whatever, you win.
Oh, I never said you win. I don't.
You were right. You say that.
I don't confront.
Let's see. I tried hooking up with Christina Milian in Vegas while wearing my dress blues right after she broke up with Nick Cannon. Got her number, lost my phone that night, was too drunk.
No way.
Trivia.
Trivia.
What trivia?
You little pimp.
Sly dog. Maybe she gave you the wrong number. What if she just gave you some number just to make you go away? Maybe. Gulf South. Oh, condo is on the other side of the Crab Trap. Yeah, but Crab Trap is like a minute away. I mean, it's right like at the end of our little place is the Crab Trap right there. We ate there twice. Craig Straub. My wife hates regular milk but loves chocolate milk. LOL. My mom's the same way, by the way.
Me too.
You had milk with your cereal this morning.
Oh, only, but I don't drink it. I just get it like a little wet.
Would Cookie Monster eat a German chocolate or red velvet cake?
German chocolate.
No. Would Cookie Monster eat a German chocolate or red velvet cake? However, I guarantee he'd eat a cookie cake, therefore it's cookie. That's a good point. Fake sleeper. Stop fake sleeping. And then I can see you laugh. Who do you think you're kidding over there? Mark, Matt, will you drive to Hattiesburg for any of the games this weekend? No, sir. We don't get in until Friday night, and I'm not turning around driving to Hattiesburg, so I'll watch it all on TV, man. Mark K said there is such a thing as sheet cake. Sheet cake? Kyle Gallo, the number she gave Trivia was 867-5309. Do you remember that, Erica? When I did that to you?
Yes.
I've done that actually several times to people. It doesn't work often, but like you have to have the right time. So I think Eric and I were just dating at the time.
We were in Bama.
We were in Bama. It was 2009. That was the Patrick Peterson interception game. And we were on the alumni trip. So we're on the bus, as I recall. And you wanted to maybe text. You wanted to text my dad?
Mm-hmm.
What were you going to text him?
Pictures of us.
Oh, she was going to text pictures to my dad. She's like, what's your dad's number? So, all right, I hear you. Get ready. 225, right? I say like 8, 6, 7, 53, 09.
No, you said 5309.
And I did it like that. Hold on, I know, because I did just like that. And then you're like, oh, it's not going through, whatever. I was like, what number did I give you? And you're like, 86753. I went, 8675309. Woo! Woo! Jenny, I got your number. Oh wait, real quick. Got to do this now that we're singing.
When you need a roof, call someone you know. Scone and Terrio.
All you need is HUD.
Call Hardcore Roofing. 364-1007.
All right. Oh. Trivia said, wow, so much hating. I looked amazing. My name is an icebreaker. People want to know someone named Trivia.
I said he's a pimp.
And I caught her looking at me. Don't take this from me.
I agree. I know this happened. I have no doubt. Trivia's a pimp. Matt, what about fake sleeping like this? When someone murders me.
Oh my God. Daniel Sinetz, good morning. Craig Straub, who the Pels go after in the draft? I don't know yet. If you look at mock drafts, the most common names, I did this, God dog it, before I left for vacation, we did this. It was like a composite draft of like the most common selected players at each pick. Ben Matherin was one of them. He's a small forward from Arizona. And I think he would be someone definitely to keep an eye on. I think AJ Griffin from Duke was another that we saw pretty commonly mocked to the Pels. And then Jeremy Sochan was another from Baylor. See if he's on the board at that time, but maybe a couple of names to keep an eye on there. Oh, Lenny Moss.
Good morning, Lenny.
ASCII Rock. My friend is a construction major, but can't even pick up a tire. He's also dating a girl who isn't dating him back, which is more sad.
The girl part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
Gulf South, I shared a hotel room with Brooklyn Decker before she got famous after Hot Import Night's car show in Miami. I never had a chance with her, LOL. I don't know who
Why
Brooklyn,
do you share a hotel room?
who's Brooklyn Decker. Do you know who Brooklyn Decker is?
Babe, I don't know anybody.
Well, she's a model. Huh, model actress. Oh, she's the one who married Andy Roddick and was in the movie with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. Just go with it. Eric? Are you fake dead again? Yep.
Tell them I'm playing if somebody comes to murder me.
Well, you come over and tell them your plan.
Because I can't do it. I'm not going to be seen on TV.
Is Lenny Moss's friend Manti Te'o? That's some trivia. Trivia. So trivia, Erica has decided that if someone ever breaks into our house, this is her plan. She's gonna lay there like this.
Tongue out.
What? We get there, all right? You had an opportunity to come tell the story. She's gonna do this with the tongue out because she's gonna play dead. Thus leaving the intruder to believe, oh man, I just happened to break into a home where someone was already dead. Because that's totally plausible.
But then they won't kill me.
Right.
They'll be like, I don't want to waste a bullet on her. She's already dead.
So true,
And I'm
Eric.
faking them out.
Craig Straub, why not Eason? Oh God, we're starting that. Saints don't draft LSU players. Pelicans don't draft LSU players because I think Tara Eason is a late lottery type pick. He's a guy that's probably somewhere. Nobody has Tara Eason mocked anywhere in the top 10. He's a late teens type pick. I think he'll go somewhere in the 15 to 20 range. Like nobody has Tara Eason mocked at number 8 overall. So please don't go there. I'm not saying you are, Craig, but please don't go there. Don't go there. I think we're done. Eric, it's 10 o'clock. And you haven't even gotten ready yet. I know you're not sleeping, Erica. You can't have fallen asleep in the past 10 seconds.
I
I'm going
can.
to tell you what's going to happen then. I'm going to go to the beach by myself.
No.
Yes, I am, because I'm not going to sit here for an hour waiting for you to get ready. I'm going to go, and then you and Drew come meet me whenever you're ready.
No.
Yep. You better hop to it then. Putting you on a timer. You got 20 minutes.
Oh, as if.
Well, who does their hair to go to the beach?
Me.
Like, who does their hair to go to the beach and sit on a windy beach with sand and all that sort of stuff? Like, just put a hat on and let's go. I know you're not sleeping. You're the worst liar in the world. You are the worst liar in the world. All right. Gulf South, do you have any say in who does your show when you're gone? Sure. Yeah, I do. You would just be very surprised at how hard it is to find someone willing to do a 3-hour solo show. So I'm very grateful for the people that are willing to do it. Thankful to Brian Holland. I think Moose and Mario did yesterday. Anthony Renato's doing it today, and then Ronnie Rant's gonna do Friday. So there are not many people that are eager to do it. And then the ones that are willing and able, it's got to work with their schedule. So I'm very grateful for the people that fill in. Alex Barnes, thank you. Smash that like button. Gulf South, does E-Rock not get in the water?
Yeah, I get in the water.
Do you realize, this is some trivia, Erica, you do realize the robber might poke you. And when you jump up scared, you would scare them and they would shoot you for sure.
What's he gonna poke me with?
His finger?
A poker? Like one of those fire pokers?
Finger?
Why would he poke me? Robbers don't poke.
Brody Dupree, create a fake murder scene if someone breaks into your house.
I'm going to.
But I'm saying like blood, streaks, and all kinds of stuff. That'd be something. All right. Lenny Moss, I actually got a video of you and Ryan taking that very question for Ask Ryan a couple of years ago, and you were laughing hysterically. I was trying to see if it had the same effect. Guess the beach has you more chill than the studio. The construction major thing? Oh, wow. I kind of just feel bad for the guy, honestly. But it's true also in Ask Ryan, you're trying to create, it's almost like being at a comedy show, right? Like you're going there to laugh. So you're primed and more likely to laugh in that situation. All right, I think we're done. All right, y'all have an awesome day. Final day for the Scones at the beach. We leave tomorrow morning. So I don't know if we'll do morning Scone tomorrow morning here or if we'll do it in the car on the way home. Maybe we'll do it in the car. Last year we did it in the car on the way home from Tennessee, didn't we?
Yeah, let's do that.
So look for morning Scone a bit later tomorrow. It'll be fun. Look forward to it. All right. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see you. Peace. Smash like button. HUDCO Roofing. HUDCORoofing.com.